I'd like to welcome you today to our session. It's entitled Breathwork and Reiki for Self-Discovery. And so, how this came about is our Reiki collective decided that we would have this opportunity to highlight some of the different skills that our different practitioners have. And so, my skill that I'd like to share with you today is breathwork. And I'd like to combine that with Reiki. And so, briefly, let me just tell you a little bit about what Reiki is. Reiki is a Japanese technique for stress reduction and for relaxation, and it promotes healing. So, if you could think about it this way, if our life energy is low, or there's a restriction to our life energy, um, that makes us vulnerable to illness. It makes us vulnerable to just not being at our best. And conversely, if life energy is unrestricted and flowing well, we can experience wellness. And so Reiki is just a technique that allows for the flow of energy. And so that's what I will be sharing as we're doing the breath work. So what you might experience in terms of feeling, and we've done this quite a lot remotely, and we can really feel the Reiki flowing. So you might feel that. It might feel relaxing. You might notice different sensations in your body, and that's a part of the Reiki. Now, I'd like to also talk a little bit about breath work and what breath work is. So I find breath work to be amazing. It's something that we all have access to. So we all breathe. We breathe every day. But if we notice that we can direct the flow of our breath, what we might notice is that it allows us to connect to ourselves. It allows us to connect to the present moment. And if we use breath work in a certain way, um, I use a term that's called conscious connected breathing. It allows us to connect to our bodies and experience some of the emotions that might be present in our body. And it also can be a way not only for relaxation, but it can be a way that we can release emotions that might be, so to speak, stuck within our body system. So it's a somatic form of release. And it's going to be 40 minutes of sharing music, and I will guide you through the process of what we're going to do in terms of the breath. Um, Within our Reiki group, we decided that we were going to have certain themes that we're going to run through each of our different presentations. And so this month's theme is just for today. Just for today is the beginning of our Reiki precepts. And so, as we're considering breath work, we're what I'd like to do is kind of just bring us into the present moment. Um, it's a journey within. And so the theme is to allow ourselves the opportunity for self-exploration. So much of our day is usually spent outwardly focused. But if we notice that through breath work, through meditation, through various other techniques, we can bring ourselves inward, there's the opportunity to know ourselves and the opportunity to connect with the present moment. And so this is going to be an opportunity or just a chance for each of you to connect with this present moment. And that's going to be the theme. That's going to be what I'm kind of speaking about as we're going through our breathwork session today. Now, what I'd like to do is demonstrate what I call conscious connected breathing. So, conscious connected breathing is a technique in which our intake and our outflow are the same length. And so, if we're taking in, we would do so at a pace or at a rate that is right for each of you individually, and then release at the same rate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate it um, in an exaggerated way. Um, so as I'm doing my in breath, I'm going in, I'm taking air into my upper chest, and then I am simply releasing. So it's an in breath, then a release. An in breath, and then a release. And that's done in a circular pattern. Now, the in breath and the out breath can vary greatly from person to person. And I invite you to do what works well for you. And so the in breath and the out breath can vary. It can be what it is. And it might vary throughout the exercise for you. Now, what I'm asking you to do is breathe in and out through your mouth. Okay. Now that will allow your body to become very oxygenated, and it gives the a body the ability to allow emotions to flow. However, I'd like to also share that if at any point it feels like it's a little bit too much, what you can do is alter that by breathing in and out through your nose. Okay. So you can always switch from breathing in and out through your mouth, which will probably be a deeper experience, to breathing in and out through your nose if anything feels overwhelming. The other thing that I want to invite you to do is to move. It is perfectly okay for you to move. So if there are times when you just find yourself just wanting to allow energy to flow, this is the perfect time to do it. And you can do it while you continue breathing. And that may even be a form of release that you can experience yourself. So as we begin, I'd like to offer as an affirmation, I am grounded, safe, and open to self-discovery. I am grounded, safe, and open to self-discovery. And with that, I will begin the music, and I'll just begin guiding you through this process. Hey, as we're preparing for this, I invite you to just make yourselves comfortable. You can lay down. That would be wonderful if you have the opportunity to lay down, but also sitting up is fine. Just give yourself the opportunity to be comfortable. I invite you to just take one or two breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. And now, as you're getting comfortable, I invite you to begin the conscious connected breathing in and out through your mouth. Just begin with that circular breath at a pace and at a count that works well for you. As you're breathing, you may feel sensations in your body. You may feel the temperature in your body shifting a little bit. That's all okay. This is an opportunity to connect with yourselves. We allow ourselves to simply get to know ourselves. And we develop trust in ourselves. As we do, we allow ourselves to notice what is there. Allow yourselves to gently connect with the music. As it takes you on a journey within. Perhaps just noticing. You're feeling in this moment. Noticing what it is to connect with your breath. Trusting yourself. Allowing yourself to simply be. Simply continuing that conscious connected breath. Noticing that it's okay to remain in your body. To remain connected to yourself. To allow your body to feel. Perhaps noticing the thoughts that are coming up for you. Just allowing them to be. Thoughts come and go. That's okay. When we relax into them, perfectly fine to allow ourselves to relax into our thoughts. Perhaps we can notice that there are emotions connected to us. We can allow those to be also. Is there possibly a connection between what we think and what we feel? Simply allowing ourselves to notice what's there. Allowing our breath to connect us to ourselves. Noticing what different emotions feel like to us individually. noticing what it feels like to allow time to just be what it is. And we simply be here, now, in this present moment. No expectations, just being. As we allow the breath to take us on this journey, we might notice that the breath connects us to our body. Perhaps at a pace that's okay for you. Notice what your body is feeling and experiencing. Noticing our body is one way to remain grounded in this present moment. And I invite you to do what's okay for you. Allowing that circular breath to continue. Perhaps we can notice or imagine there's a cord that connects us to the earth, to Gaia, to Mother Earth. Keeps us grounded. Keeps us strong. keeps us rooted. That allows us to remain here and now as we take this journey within. Perhaps there's no need to run away from ourselves. We can be with ourselves. Thoughts can come and go. Emotions can come and go. While all the while, we can remain grounded and present. Perhaps there's strength in being rooted. As we continue to connect with our breath and experience ourselves in that grounded and rooted place. We may notice that there's courage to simply be ourselves. Huh. What does it feel like to just be yourself? Just notice that when we are ourselves, and we connect with our breath, we can breathe through anything. Perhaps we can ask ourselves, right this moment, am I okay? There's a noticing, perhaps, I'm okay now. Perhaps we can just take a little snapshot of what okay feels like. You don't have to hold on to it, and just allow it to be. I'm okay. Right this moment, yeah, I'm okay. Just a simple noticing. Thoughts can be present. Feelings can be present. Emotions can be present. Perhaps just like the water, you notice that they flow. Still yet, I can be okay in this moment. And allow whatever's there for me to flow. And allow energy to flow. I can move if I choose to. Relax if I choose to. I have the freedom to experience this moment of breathing within myself. Flowing. Trusting. Trusting yourself. Feeling grounded. While you connect with your breath. Connect with your body. Connect with your emotions and your feelings. Allow your thoughts to be there. Create cohesion, connection within yourself. opening your heart. Perhaps noticing the feeling, I like me. This will be our last song for our breathwork experience. I'd like to just invite you to begin to bring yourself back into this present moment, continuing to notice your body, allowing perhaps your fingers and your toes to wiggle. Allowing yourself to move, to sway. Gently allowing yourself to come back into this room. Just taking your time at this moment, perhaps to begin breathing in and out through your nose. Allowing yourself to return to a normal breath. Giving yourself space. I'd like to do at this time is just begin a brief process of what I call integration. Integration is something very simple. It's simply combining one thing with another thing to make it whole. So it's combining who we were at the beginning of the exercise with what may have come up for us during the exercise, during the breath work, and just kind of being intentional about bringing them together and allowing that to make yourself whole. So that's how I think about integration. That's how I kind of define it. And what I'd like to invite you to do, if you'd like to, is just consider these two prompts. How do I feel in this present moment? And what insights or sensations arose during the breathwork practice?